Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing today? Happy Leap Day, everyone. Happy Leap Day. Tis Leap Day, and also Genshin Impact's very own Bennett's birthday. My boy is, what, 4 years old? My boy is now 4 years old, I think. Right? He's like 16, 17 in game? I don't know. Yeah, no. To me, he'll be 4 years old. He is 4 years old. My son is 4 years old today. My Bennett has been so useful when it came to like fighting the Andreas boss fight to get materials for Kaya. Mm. This good, this good, this good. He deserves all the love and recognition today. That said, today we are playing Genshin Impact. Playing Genshin Impact to complete the receiving friends from afar event. We are going to cook for our favorite Genshin characters. I guess that's pretty straightforward. I don't really need to elaborate more on that. Therefore, boom. But that actually looks so good though. That looks so good. Receive friends from afar. I have 3 days to complete this mysterious dish. And 45 Imogen. Oh, so sorry if I sound a little low energy right now. I am a bit sleepy. I'm EB. Why did I have this team out again? Oh, right, because it did commissions and then oh, okay, yeah. I did commissions and I just like purposely switched to this team so I can up their friendship levels.
Oh,
Going back to my
I'm looking
current
forward to
team
this.
right
Time
now.
for a house call.
Let's finish this swiftly.
Where are you? My queen, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Stay close and you will live.
Stay close. What is that? What?
Let me guess
Hello,
where you're
Virgil Red.
from.
Oh, it's down there. Ugh. Meow. Excuse me, sir. I'm here to steal your Sunsetias. Goodbye.
Need to get something from A to B.
Nothing will sell.
Oh, here. Billboard. Or bulletin, I guess.
Yangshu in now hiring. Urgently seeking one temporary chef willing to pay top Mora, salary negotiable. Look, traveler, an urgent hiring notice and they're paying top Mora too! Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that.
Strange. Now, why would Wang Shu Inn suddenly need a new chef?
You're right, it is strange. Do you think something happened to Yanxiao? Cause that guy barely lets anyone ever set foot in his kitchen. Doesn't exactly seem like the type to hire help. The notice says interested parties should go upstairs and talk to the innkeeper Huayan. Should we go and see what's up?
You want to check on how much the job pays, don't you?
Well, that. And to check up on Yanxiao, of course.
Dang, we gotta go all the way back up. We just came right back down, and now we gotta go back up. Oy. Where's my guy? Where's my man? Oh, there goes Duke.
Boss, there's really no need for this. It's just a little burn, that's all. It won't get in the way of my work.
Perhaps not, but continuing to work will only hinder your recovery. You need to rest for a few days. We'll figure something out.
Huyan! Yanxiao!
Oh? Traveler and Paimon! What brings you to this neck of the woods?
Well, we saw your hiring notice downstairs.
And we decided to come check up on Yanxiao.
I knew we shouldn't have posted that notice. It's really nothing to worry about. I'm fine. I swear.
How kind of you. My thanks to you both. And thanks on Yanxiao's behalf, too. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Yanxiao. Just tell them what happened.
Oh, all right. Well, basically, we had a lot of guests pouring in for the lantern ride. Things got busy, I started rushing, and I ended up accidentally burning my hand while plating a dish.
Ooh. That doesn't sound like you.
Well, you know what they say. Play with fire long enough and you're bound to get burned. Even the best chefs slip up sometimes. Anyway, it's nothing, just a tiny burn. I can still...
Now. I don't want you pushing yourself. You'll only make it worse. And then you'll be looking at more than just a couple of days off to recover.
Can confirm. Can confirm. Cooking burns get so much worse if you just keep dealing, especially if you keep dealing with heat and stuff instead of recovering. Like, bruh. It gets just so much more irritating.
But the lantern ride's only just finished. And we're still getting tons of guests. Now's not a good time for me to rest. Plus, lots of the guests are visiting from other nations. We can't just bring in some random chef off the street. We have a reputation to uphold. I refuse to let someone else ruin the good name we've made for ourselves here.
Listen to you. Anyone would think that you're the boss and not me. But he's not wrong. Yanxiao was one of the favorites in the Masterful Chefs tournament. No matter how you look at it, his are big boots to fill.
I don't mean to boast, but any chef of my caliber probably has their own restaurant to look after. It's not going to be easy to find someone who's got the skills and has the time to help us out.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Chef Mao would be a great, great replacement, or like Xiangling, but they're both probably like hella busy on their own rights.
Looks like we might have to increase the pay we're offering even further.
Do we know anyone that's a good chef and has the time to help out?
Whoever could it be? Sometimes the answer you're looking for is right under your nose.
Oh, of course, you!
Oh, right. Yes. Now I think about it, I do recall hearing good things about your cooking ability.
Thank you.
I suppose I'd added you to my mental list of people who can hold their own in a combat situation, but forgot you can cook.
Dang.
Why are you even keeping a mental list of people who can fight?
Maybe a story for another time. More importantly, I'm sure Yanxiao would be comfortable leaving his kitchen in your hands, if anyone's. What do you think, Yanxiao?
Well, since it's you, I suppose that's better than anyone else.
Aw, that's the highest compliment you could have ever given me, sir. Thank you.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we do it?
Well, I never thought I'd see the day when Yanxiao leaves his kitchen.
I should warn you that cooking for customers is quite a different ballgame from cooking for yourself, so
Oh god.
I'll stick around the kitchen over the next few days to help smooth things over.
Oh, so he's not leaving the kitchen after all?
I believe there's some spare kitchenware here at the inn. Boss, would you mind?
Of course, of course. I'll take care of it. Whew. All done. Come, take a look. This was made with your measurements in mind.
Aw, this carpentry is incredible. You've missed your true calling.
Ah, it's nothing. A little handicraft and elbow grease goes a long way. All right, Yanxiao. I'll leave you to take it from here.
No, the fact that he went out of his way to make sure we had cooking equipment that was like suitable to our size. Especially since we're like so much smaller than Yanxiao. Like, bruh. He's so sweet.
You really went to all the trouble of building a new stovetop? What was wrong with the original? Boy, you really hate when people touch your stuff, huh?
Paimon!
No, it's nothing like that. As boss always says, hire who you trust and trust who you hire. I just thought the original setup might be a little, tall for you.
Bruh. Well, everyone looks short compared to you.
Anyway, as I was saying, cooking for guests is different from cooking for yourself. Not only do you have to execute on taste, aroma, and appearance, but you also need to ensure speed, precision, and consistency.
Okay.
Having the right equipment is a big part of that. Ill-suited equipment doesn't just make the job more tiring, it also slows you down. And paying customers don't have unlimited patience. Sometimes cooking is all about being well prepared. That's how you ensure speed.
Okay, and what about precision and consistency?
Precision all comes down to using your eyes. Where to slice into a particular cut of meat, how much oil to use, how to tell when a dish is done cooking. When you cook for yourself, you can always add salt if it's too bland or add water if it's too salty. You can tweak the taste as you go, but in a restaurant, there's not that much room for trial and error.
I'm not too worried about that.
Worst case scenario, Paimon can deal with any subpar dishes by making sure they get properly disposed of.
The final thing you have to focus on is consistency. You have to be able to handle the most challenging orders with the same level of technique and skill as the easiest ones. This is particularly important when you have guests from all over, each with their own tastes and preferences. You have to cater to their own dietary needs while also giving them the opportunity to enjoy our local delicacies.
This last point is making Paimon's head spin.
But man, this dude is like the backbone of Wangshu Inn. Oh my goodness.
Don't worry. Matter of fact, someone as well-traveled as you may even have a better handle on it than me once you get started.
Well, I don't know about that.
And of course, I'll be around to help you over the next few days. I don't think we'll have any trouble making all our guests feel right at home.
Okay.
There's no time to lose, so let's get started. I imagine you probably have a good handle on the cooking side of things already. What you need to pay attention to is remembering each table's order. Try not to get them mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Paimon's memory is like a steel trap. This is gonna be a cinch.
At the end of the day.
Which ticket are we on again? Table 1 was onions, but no chilies. Table 2 was chilies, but no onions. And table 3 was, table 3 was chilies, but hold the chilies?
All the guests have already finished eating.
Was Paimon just sleep floating?
You've been talking nonsense ever since about halfway through the day.
We didn't even get a break in the middle. Paimon's brain has turned to mush. Is it always this busy here?
I'm sure we like violated some labor law considering that.
No, but this is peak season. You both did a mighty fine job for your first time serving guests at the inn. Luckily, all our customers were familiar faces this time around, so we didn't get any strange requests. Otherwise, today would have been even more challenging.
No strange request? Someone asked for almond tofu drizzled in soy sauce. Even Paimon has never tried that combination.
It's a wide world out there. People have all kinds of different tastes. Being able to cater to all is the real essence of Liyue cuisine. Also, the thing about requests is that they're usually very specific. So as long as you do what they asked, you're unlikely to have any issues. What's really tricky is when guests give you free rein to do anything you want.
Excuse me. Are you still open by any chance?
Wait, this voice.
Paimon knows that voice. Let's go check it out.
My son? Is it my son?
What should we do? It doesn't look like anyone's here. If only we'd gotten here a bit sooner.
My angel. My sweet boy. Okay, forget the fact we closed. We have to make him a special meal. We have to treat this boy to a very special meal. My son. The light of my life.
It's all right. If we start building a campfire now, we'll be eating before too long.
Linny, don't you freaking dare. He deserves a Michelin star level meal. You hear me? My son Fremine, he is growing. He is still growing. He needs a fulfilling meal. I will take charge. Let me handle this.
Right. Besides, if anyone's to blame, it's Linny. So busy being a greedy culture vulture that he lost track of time.
Oh my god, what?
Linny, Lynette, Fremine, it is you!
Paimon? So, is the Traveler here?
Aw, he asks for me. That's so cute. Greetings.
Traveler, Paimon! What a nice surprise!
Paimon was gonna say the same thing. We're just lending a helping hand at the end. Anyway, so that's how we ended up here. But what about you guys? Don't tell us. Father sent you on another mission?
No, quite the opposite, actually. We're in Liyue on vacation, and while we're here, I thought a cultural tour might be in order.
Oh god, why is he me? If I went to another nation with my siblings, I too would have dragged them all on a cultural tour.
Father said we deserve some rest after everything that happened recently. Otherwise, it could jeopardize our next mission.
I mean, considering that Fremine almost like heckin' dissolved into the primordial sea, yeah. Yeah.
It's not every day we get this kind of opportunity. Linny thought it might be fun to spend some time in Liyue, especially since it's Lantern Rite season.
And the cultural tour Linny mentioned?
We could hardly pass up the opportunity to watch a Liyue-style magic show. Although, I think they call it conjuring here.
Ooh.
In our time here, we've seen conjuring tricks incorporated into a Liyue opera show, and even a wushu dance. It was amazing.
Aww. I would love to see Gumming and Fremine interact. I would love to see Gumming and Fremine interact. I think it'd be cute.
So, we decided to stay here for a few more days to see what other forms of inspiration this land might have in store for us. We visited Granny Roshin in Qingsa village not long ago, and today we continued our cultural tour in the area around here.
In the end, though, we lost track of time. We haven't even eaten anything yet.
Linny, goddamn you, where's your responsibility? My son is hungry. My best girl Lynette is hungry. Boy!
And speaking of eating, as you know, seafood is a big part of both Liyue and Fontaine cuisine, but it's cooked very differently here. We simply had to try some local seafood after coming all this way. That's another reason why we decided to extend our trip.
Oh, need any recommendations? What have you tried so far?
That fish one with the misleading name. Sounds bland, but it's drowning in hot chilies.
Oh, you mean blackback perch soup? You're right, the name doesn't give much away.
It looked and smelled so appetizing that Lynette took a huge mouthful, blissfully unaware that she was about to set her mouth on fire. She could barely speak for the rest of the day after that.
Oh, poor Lynette.
Luckily, that wasn't a huge adjustment for her.
Oh, but she probably had such hella tummy issues afterwards. Oh, that was different.
What? Aren't you guys hungry too?
Yes, a little.
Sweet boy, I will make you a banquet. Say the word. Name your dish. I will make you a banquet.
Uh, uh, yes, I'm ready to eat. Traveler, I'm afraid we'll have to send you back to the kitchen now.
No problem. What would you like?
Good question. I doubt we'll be able to decipher the menu, so why don't you recommend something? You should be pretty familiar with our tastes.
I know for a fact that Lynette loves fish food. Okay, I'll figure something out.
One more thing. Please, if you have a heart, don't make it spicy.
Oh. Okay. Do I have enough friendship to discern what Lydia and Fremine have in their likes? Huh? Favorite food?
See this fishbowl? Come, put your hand inside it. Filled with just ordinary water, right? Are you sure? Then let's begin. See this cloth? I'm going to cover the bowl with it, and... well, what do you know? There's a fish in there now. How was that? Maybe this fun little performance could earn me one of your very own fish dishes.
What does he hate?
Our performances require that Lynette and I have matching physiques, so we have to avoid eating any oily food. Now, that's not a huge problem for me, but it can be tough for my sister. The fried fish they sell on the street smells amazing after all.
Alright, so he doesn't like oily dishes and he likes fish dishes. Lynette can't have any spicy foods. Fremine. What about you, my sweet boy?
Seafood. Mainly fish and shrimp. Crabs, okay too. I'm really glad that Linny and Lynette share my tastes, because it means we can eat meals together.
Oh.
I don't mind how the ingredients are cooked, though. I leave that decision up to them.
Aww. What about Lisa?
I can't handle coffee. More than half a cup, and before long, my heart starts racing, and I can't calm my breathing down. Everyone says that coffee can boost your energy levels, but to me, it's torture.
Alright. So fish dishes that aren't too oily, and I guess that's our big thing. Alright, okay. Oh yeah, no spice.
Fontaine, huh? No wonder they can't handle too much spice. Still, if we make the food too bland, they might as well be eating back home.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The salt. The salt. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. What do you recommend?
There's this crab and shrimp stir-fry I know that could work. It's quite heavily seasoned, but it's a lot milder than it looks.
Ooh.
It has a light but really satisfying flavor.
Lynette doesn't like heavily seasoned dishes. I remember that one specifically because I needed it for reference. But Lynette doesn't like heavily seasoned dishes. It's not even just because spiciness, because she thinks that it overpowers the taste of the food itself. Maybe we can adjust.
Ooh, that sounds perfect! What's it called?
Well, this is where it gets interesting. They call it the Palace Jewels. The crab roe is supposed to look like pearls of gold, and the shrimp meat like chunks of jade.
Well, that's a pretty enigmatic name.
Here's the recipe. When you're ready, go ahead and give it a try.
Huh? In each challenge of receiver from friends from afar, you must continuously prep, mix, and cook to make a dish that the guest wants. After you begin prepping, the indicator on the slider scale will move back and forth between each end. When the indicator points to the corresponding area, click on the button and mark one instance of success. Begin mixing, hold the button to make the indicator bar move over the slider ring. The button indicator bar points to the prompted area, release the button and mark one instant of success. After you begin cooking on the indicator, slider will move back and forth between each end. When the indicator points to the corresponding area, click on the button to mark one instant of success. This one I guess we're more comfortable with because that's what we do when we cook dishes as is. Let's see. Once cooking is complete, you can plate and decorate the dish. The 3 elements of dishes can be decorated: the tableware, accessories, and add-ons. Each element has several decorations to choose from. Okay. Run that by me again. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I missed everything. You know what? Heck it, we ball. Heck it, we ball. We ball. Stop, Kaya. Okay. Required ingredients: shrimp, crab roe, Kaya lilies, egg, and flour. Oh, it's Snapdragon. I'm a dumbass. My bad. People say of this dish, crab roe is like pearls of gold, shrimp meat like chunks of jade. The mild flavors of this dish make it suited to those who want to taste the essential flavor of seafood. Some have rated this dish such as, what do you get when you put crab on shrimp? Add freshness onto freshness. A sumptuous and flavorful dish. The tenderness of the shrimp and the crab's flour, glutinous grains grant it freshness, deliciousness, and the perfect mouthfeel. The crab roe shines brighter than gold, and the shrimp glimmers like gems, forming a jeweled table fit for a palace. Alright, serve them up. Do I have my instructions again? Yes, go ahead. Okay. The indicator on the slider will move back and forth between each end. Okay, so these are the places where we need to cut. That's good. Hold the button to move this over the slider ring. And then release. And this is the typical one. Okay, and then decorations. Okay. Let's do this! Time to cook for my son. That's the right moment to prep. Oh shit. Crap. 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 Okay, we're good. Yay! Task complete! Man, I love Cooking Simulator Genshin Impact. Alright, you gotta hold it. Gotta stir it. Oh no. Oh no. Dang! Look at her cute face! I love how adorable she looks when she's cooking. Alright, press the right one to cook. Alright. We know this one. Look at this sparkling on her face. The animations are so cute. Okay. Now what would Linny, Lynette, and Fremine like? That looks nice. Should like this one for them. Lynette does love tea. That's not a teapot. Little birds, I think, would be cute for them. have our first go at this.
Sorry for the wait. This dish is called the Palace Jewels. Enjoy.
It looks so good. I want to eat it IRL. Oh no, Lynette. Oh no. Oh no.
Ah, yes. We meant to say, you two must be tired after a long day of work. Do you want to eat with us?
Oh, now that you mention it, Paimon is a little hungry. Well, if you insist, then who are we to refuse?
Right. But we'll still let our guests enjoy the first bite.
Oh, right. Of course. You're still our customers. Why aren't you eating?
Oh no.
The sauce looks a little overpowering.
Oh no.
According to Liyue custom, it's probably good table manners to let someone else go first.
Oh
Looks delicious, traveler. I guess I'll dig in first. Here goes.
What is it? Do you need some water?
No. It's delicious. The flavor is so pure. It's drenched in sauce, but somehow it just enhances the natural flavor of the seafood. Try it for yourselves.
no. Oh my gosh.
All right.
What is that? Crab roe?
Yep, you have quite the palate, Lynette.
No wonder it pairs so well with the shrimp meat. I've never seen it prepared this way before.
According to the creator, chewy crab complements succulent shrimp, making a spectacular seafood ensemble with a succulent flavor and luscious mouthfeel.
Oh, look at her cute little face.
The crab roe glitters like pearls of gold, and the shrimp shines like chunks of jade. Hence its name, the Palace Jewels.
So that's where the name comes from. Huh. I suppose it's quite fitting then.
Huh. Was Paimon always this well-spoken?
She's just regurgitating what someone else wrote.
This dish must be right up your alley, Lynette. Huh?
It's half gone already? When did that happen?
Probably when you were busy yapping away.
I heard that in Liyue. The biggest compliment you can pay to the chef is to leave a clean plate. It's delicious. Thank you ever so much.
Wait, don't fight over it! Hey, leave some for Paimon!
Bruh, not even gonna laugh. My heart dropped when they were acting unsure about whether they were gonna like the dish or not. My heart actually dropped. Oh my god. Oh god. Nah, but this is so real though. This is so real though. Like, making the eldest sibling try it first before eating it, that is so real though. It's happened so many times with my own siblings.
I
Like,
didn't
for
know you
example-
were such a slacker.
Like, I think about like half a year ago or so. My nephew, he's like around like, he's much older than I am. My nephew, he got married. And they served a dish that was like a chicken and mushroom dish. All my siblings, they looked at it and they were staring at it. And they stared at me. They stared at the dish and stared at me. I immediately grab a piece of the mushroom and I just start eating it. I'm like, oh, it just tastes like chicken. Only once they saw me eat it. They were just staring. They didn't even touch it. Or they picked around at the chicken. Or they just stared at me as I tried the mushroom. The moment I said that it was okay, only then did they start eating. Granted, I think Monkey and Oreo were the ones who didn't really like the mushroom, but that's because it was just a texture, like, mouthfeel thing.
Come on,
But
let's
it
get
was
moving.
it just made me laugh so
We're not
hard.
frozen in place
That
after all.
these kids, they waited for me, not our parents. They waited for me to eat it. to try it, and then they went for it. That's why I love that Lynette and Fremine were both like, Linny, go, sacrifice your palate for us, go. My sweet son, how's your meal?
I think I'm finally getting the hang of chopsticks.
Aww. Practice makes perfect, huh, Fremine?
Yeah. Well, Linny and Lynette picked it up in no time, but they're naturally dexterous. Unlike me, it's taken me a lot longer, but I'm slowly getting there.
I feel you, dude. I'm still struggling in using chopsticks, but my little sister, Soup, she got him down so fast. I was annoyed. Like, it's cool, but it's like I hear I'm like struggling like with chopsticks, and she's eating like nothing. I'm so envious.
Oh, speaking of chopsticks, in one of the shows we've seen here, someone performed a conjuring trick using a bowl and chopsticks. So, if I want to be a good magician's assistant, I need to keep practicing.
Aww. I'll get it down in no time, sweet boy. I believe in you.
Here, kitty,
Where's my
kitty,
girl?
kitty.
Oh, there she is. Hello, Lynette. What does the cat have to say?
Calorie surplus detected. Digestion mode engaged.
I've never seen you eat so much.
Yeah. Well, Lenny and I are usually careful about what we eat because we have to stay in performance shape. That, plus, it's generally bad manners to overindulge at the dinner table.
Really? Because like in my family, we're always encouraged to eat like more and more. We're always encouraged to eat like our fill. Like as long as everyone at the table has had their portion, we've always been encouraged to like eat to our heart's content. Is it really bad manners to overindulge? Really? Or some people actually see it that way? The more you know.
But once in a while, it's nice to treat yourself in the company of family. Besides, if I'd waited until my brothers were finished trying to outpolite each other, the food would have gone cold.
All right,
Let me guess.
my specialist boy.
Lynette's not usually so forthcoming about what she likes. But this time, well, she's expressed it in more ways than one. I guess you've rubbed off on her too.
Aw.
Or maybe your cooking is simply too delicious to resist.
Oh, you.
The next time our paths cross in Fontaine, you'll have to fire up your cooking skills for my other siblings as well. How does that sound, oh great Master Chef?
Whatever you say, oh great magician.
Oh yeah? Well then, I'll have to clear my schedule.
Oh, you want to see what we would have done if you had said the other one?
Lynette's
Okay.
not usually so forthcoming. The next time our paths cross
Okay,
in
let me say,
Fontaine,
whenever you're free,
you'll
just
have
set
to
the date.
fire up your cook. Oh yeah? Well then, I'll have to clear my schedule.
Ah, okay. The greatest compliments. I'm so glad I got to feed my boy. My son.
Here,
What's the hurry?
Like every time I see Fremine in like a cutscene or something, I'm just like, look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. It's great. I love him.
So
I
your
think I
friends
just-
like the dish, huh? Well done. Not bad at all for your first day on the job.
I actually should try building Fremine and try using him in like in a team comp. I want to learn. I want to learn how to put him in a team. For, for purely clowning reasons, I'm tempted to just make a Fatui team. That's like Child, Lynette, Linny, and Fremine. Do I know how to use any of these people well? No, I do not. But I think it'd be fun, just for pure vibes. Just for pure vibes.
There'll be more to come, so keep it up.
Aye, aye, sir. Oh, they left. Ah, beans. Ah, beans. Thought we'd be able to say goodbye. Alright, which nation next? Yanxiao! Good morning, sir.
Morning. The boss tells me that both new and returning customers have nothing but good things to say about you.
Yay!
I have to admit, I was a little worried about throwing you right into the deep end, but it looks like you've got what it takes to handle the day-to-day here.
Naturally.
So it should be plain sailing. Well, just as long as we don't run into any extremely picky customers with unreasonably specific requests.
Oh no.
Oh, have you had someone like that before?
Of course. The worst are those old scholars who have barely cooked a day in their life, but think reading a stack of books on the topic makes them the expert.
Oh no. Speaking of old scholars.
They criticize you for no reason, claiming your cooking method isn't faithful to the original, or that the flavor profile isn't authentic because you used an ingredient that wasn't in their beloved centuries-old version of the recipe.
Yanxiao.
This is Wang Shuin. It does have the look and feel of a time-honored establishment.
Oh. Faruzan, enigmatic mechanist. Faruzan, the researcher from 100 years prior, is a household name in Haravatat, but she is better known in Sumeru at large for her work in mechanics. Once she was trapped within a strange ruin and only escaped after much peril. Yet a century had passed for the world she emerged into, and was no longer the place she remembered. Whether it be due to academic disagreements or the passage of time, she has quite a few things to say about the current state of the academia, and is not afraid to put her sharp tongue to use in commenting on the other researchers. However, she can be quite easy to talk to. So long as you call her madam, that is. I know that voice.
Oh, innkeeper! We'll have each of your signature dishes, please, as fast as you can serve them. The most expensive ones.
Huh?
Farzan! Oops, Madam Farzan.
Oh my! Traveler, Paimon, whatever are you doing here?
I love the little heart thing she does. That's so cute.
We could ask you the same thing. Where'd you suddenly get the funds to go sightseeing? And to order the most expensive things on the menu?
Yeah, where did you get those funds, actually?
I'm not here to sightsee. Exemplary scholars like myself are highly sought after by cruise operators in need of an onboard consultant as they travel the world.
Dory!
Madam Farzan, please, slow down. None of us slept last night. How come Madam Farzan still has so much energy? If she's really over 100 years old, I don't understand how she keeps going.
Oh, poor Layla. Layla, fantastical evening star. Wallace, let's see, Layla Bertawis can often be found sporting black eye bags and groggy sleep expression. It is said that when she goes off to sleep, all sorts of strange things will occur around her. The sleepwalking eccentric, heaven-sent thesis, human calculator, the one who climbs the wall of Samuel barehanded. As such, though she has not been in the academia for very long, she is already the subject of a great many nicknames. But, strange as those monikers may be, she is stranger still.
It's all my fault. She's been like this ever since I told her I'd be paying the expenses.
Oh!
Layla! And Dory? Huh. Never would have bet on this combination.
Why don't you all take a seat and catch your breath?
Temporary chef, huh? Wow. No rest for the wicked.
Mm-hmm. Such is life.
Well, if the chef here is trusting you to run his whole kitchen, then I've got no doubt we're in for some authentic Liyue specialties.
Aw, Madame Farazan.
So, why are you all in Liyue again? Something about being an onboard consultant?
I got my hands on a new boat from Fontaine a while ago, equipped with cutting-edge navigation technology. If we manage to spread the word, it could have huge business potential.
Yes, get that bag. Let's go.
Right now, we're doing some test runs. We sailed from Port Ormos to Rito, then from Rito to Liyue Harbor. Next, we're planning to go to Dornman Port.
Oh my god, can we actually have Dornman Port now? Mondstadt expansion when? Please. Please.
Oh, Madame Farazan and me were hired to fine-tune the compass and other equipment. We sailed around the Sea of Clouds all of last night to put the system through some stress testing.
That sounds like illegal overtime.
Overtime for which they'll both be fairly compensated. They're both here willingly. The contract is crystal clear on that.
Oh, Dory. Oh, Dory.
You really cover all your bases, don't you? Let Paimon guess. Paying the expenses is part of the compensation, isn't it? No wonder Madame Farazan is going for all the most expensive dishes.
It's not every day someone tells you to order whatever you like. Now, first up, we'll have the... Farazan, Madame Farazan, that is. While I am more than happy to treat you both to the most expensive dishes on the menu, we must remember that most expensive does not always mean best.
Poor Dory, oh my god. You may have Kave under debt, but oh my goodness. This poor child is under stress.
I've heard that the most expensive dishes in Liyue are usually either seafood-based or take an exceptionally long time to prepare.
Like bamboo shoot soup.
Now, I don't know about you two, but after so many days at sea, I don't think I can so much as look at another piece of seafood again for at least the foreseeable future. Huh. That's actually a good point.
Dory just like talking her way out of paying for the most expensive thing.
Not to mention that poor Layla here looks like she's about to faint from hunger.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Oh, that's not because of hunger.
Surely the wise and virtuous Madame Farazan could not bear to watch her poor students sit here and waste away. Oh, well, of course I care about my students' well-being, but why do I feel like I'm being tricked?
Yes, you are. Because you are. You're being conned here. Girly, you're being conned out of ordering expensive dishes.
So, let's not order anything that'll take too long to prepare. Aside from that and seafood, we'll take whatever other expensive dishes you have. Over to you, traveler.
Well, at least she's still willing to pay for something expensive. Just so long as it has none of that, like, haste. As long as it's a quick meal, and it's something that is not seafood. Okay. Girlies?
No seafood and nothing that takes too long to cook. The rest is up to you. I had my eye on Adeptus Temptation, bamboo shoot soup, and golden shrimp balls. But I suppose they'll have to wait for the next time. But that could be years from now.
Aw, Madame Farazan looks so deflated all of a sudden. Please still try to choose dishes on the expensive side, okay?
Of course. I realized I could have stopped back to, like, ask Lynette, Linny, and Bremne something. Oh no. Oh well. Yanxiao!
So, expensive, but no seafood, and nothing that takes too long to cook. That rules out pretty much our entire menu. Do these people get a kick out of being impossible to please?
Ugh, that Dory! Is she doing this on purpose?
I'd bet good Mora that she is.
This isn't Lioli Pavilion or Xinhua Kiosk. This is Wangshu Inn. We don't stock up on rare and exotic ingredients. We only get them in if someone puts in a special reservation. Well, if we're stuck with regular ingredients and we're on a time limit, there's only one way to bump up the price. And that's by cooking a dish that uses the chef's expertise and creativity to the fullest.
I have neither.
As it happens, I know a recipe for something called trembling strings and rushing reeds.
Oh.
It can be whipped up quickly with what we already have in the kitchen. One plate usually goes for 30,000 mora.
30,000?
30,000? But if it's quick to make and isn't fancy, what exactly makes it so special?
Quick doesn't have to mean quick and easy. To perfect this dish, you need expert knife work and very precise control over the heat.
Uh-oh.
You have to finely slice several different types of meat into fine threads, knead them together into strips, then gently stir-fry them in the pan. What you end up with is a whole variety of flavors that come through layer by layer. This dish is unique in offering a harmonious blend of multiple kinds of meat, all cooked to perfection, while still bursting with their own distinct flavors. Do it right, and you've got a culinary masterpiece in your hands. But if you botch it, it's just a bunch of meat thrown on a plate.
Oh my god.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! So this dish gets its value not from the ingredients, but the chef's expertise!
Do you really think I'll be able to pull it off?
Now, don't worry. I can take care of the kneading and other prep work for you. You just focus on bringing it all together.
Okay.
Believe in yourself. You can do this! And if you mess it up, Paimon will still be happy to eat it.
Glad for your vote of confidence. Okay. Alright, Baidu, your turn to cook. Alright, trembling strings and rushing reeds. A stir-fried dish made from a variety of meats that has layers, even entire floors of flavor. Simple ingredients, unique creativity, and intricate cooking process make this unparalleled delicacy fit any gourmet seeking for the finest of flavors. They say in Lihue that lutes have 5 strings and flutes have 7 apertures, and that this dish is correspondingly made with 5 meats and 7 side dishes. That said, it is doubtful any chefs can make a dish as complicated as this story claims. Okay, here we go. Okay. This is so much easier to do when I use the spacebar instead of clicking. What did I? Oh my god. It sped up. It sped up and I panicked. Mixing. Okay. Haha! Okay. Ah! Oh, that looks so good. So many of these dishes I actually want to try IRL. There we go. That better matches the accessory here. Right? Actually. No, it's better with the yellow plate. So that way it balances out, right? Yes, your eye is directed here in a line. If it's like this, and your eye's immediately directed here, you can't appreciate you can't appreciate the decorations. This line of sight follows a nice path. Golden ratio, I guess. I don't know. This probably doesn't make sense. It's just me indulging my brain.
Food's ready. Please enjoy.
Ooh, smells delightful. Oh, we meant to ask, have you two eaten breakfast yet? If not, why don't you join us at the table?
Aw, thank you, Dory.
Did Dory just offer us a free meal? When did she become so generous?
Let's not forget that the biggest business deals are always settled over a meal. Come on, come on, come on, sit down and join us. Everyone, dig in.
I'm pretty sure she's doing this because we didn't narc on her when it came to like her shady dealings with the knowledge capsules. We had every opportunity to sell her out to Sino during his story quest, but we didn't. We didn't.
This dish looks simple enough, and I did my research, so surely it can't cost all that much. Worst case scenario, maybe 10,000 mora?
Oh, Dory.
This dish had better be worth working overtime all night for. Well, traveler, this is the moment of truth.
Pressure, pressure.
Oh, so tired. So sleepy. I just want to eat up and get to bed.
Aw, poor Layla.
Is this foul? Oh, wait. No, the texture is more like shroom boar. There's a different flavor in every bite. And the discerning palate might detect a hint of something smoked, too. Quite marvelous. How is this made?
The smokiness is from the ham. That was my addition.
Ham? But I don't see any ham anywhere. Oh.
Haha! So you've noticed. Yep, every single strip is needed from several different kinds of meat. Paimon and Yanxiao put in a lot of effort to make it just right.
So I'm not an expert or anything, but don't different meats have different cooking times? How is everything in this dish cooked to perfection?
Well, you see, that's a trade secret.
I know several special cooking techniques.
Wow! So this dish really is one of a kind. That makes the whole trip worth it. By the way, does this special dish have a name?
Ah! Paimon forgot to mention that part. The dish is called Trembling Strings and Rushing Reeds, alluding to the way that the different threads of meat are woven together. And also,
The complex layers of flavor, yes? Akin to the harmonies of a musical ensemble?
Oh.
The name, if I'm not mistaken, is a Liyue idiom that evokes a vigorous orchestral performance featuring both stringed and wind instruments playing together. Quite an apt name for this dish.
how did you know all that?
Every student has to master at least 20 languages before they graduate. Wait, is that not a requirement anymore?
So you're telling me that Tainari, Kaveh, all of them obviously, and Sino can all speak like 20 plus languages? Kala is gonna have to learn all that? Oh, my poor sweet child. My poor sweet child. Well, picking up languages is a lot easier when you're younger. I know that for sure. She'll be fine. The one I'm looking forward to seeing his struggle is Wanderer. I can't wait to see what I can't wait. I would love to be a fly on the wall to see what languages he would try to master.
Huh? Oh, that used to be a thing?
Huh. So by Layla's reaction, then I guess it's no longer a thing. Ah, dang.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot that you're also from Haravatat.
Oh, it's just a Haravatat thing. I think I saw it on an official art, like one of the chibis, but I think Kale was going into Spantamad. I think. The Darshan that Sino was part of. And then I think Wanderer was going into Vahumana? I think. Still, damn.
So, anyway, how much does this dish cost?
Funny thing, really.
Oh, don't worry, not too much. That'll be 30,000 more, please and thank you.
30,000?
Oh, poor Dory.
About that, Paimon, traveler, I merely invited you to join us at the table, did I not? I don't believe I committed to paying for you. So, perhaps we could split the bill accordingly?
You sly little...
Oh, Paimon knew it was too good to be true.
Well, 30,000 more surely is an outrageous amount for the most magnanimous Lord Sangamabe.
Yeah, as a famous merchant, you've got a reputation to uphold.
But every single mora matters, you know? All right. I'll just consider that the cost of learning about this dish. Once I'm back in Sumeru, I'll be sure to find someone to help me recreate the dish. And then I'll make it all back.
Fabulous, you've giving Dory a new business venture. Okay, but she could make hella more if she had like a restaurant chain. Layla?
I feel so much better now that I've gotten some food in me. Delicious food really does wonders for one's spirit.
I never thought you'd take on such strenuous work.
My advisor said that young people shouldn't stay cooped up in the academia all the time. They told me that I should take the chance to get out and see the stars in other skies.
Aww. That sounds like something Kaveh says. Like you should stretch your legs and get out every once in a while. People aren't meant to stay cooped up inside after all. Something like that, I don't remember the line.
Maybe I can think of it as my first internship experience. But it sure is exhausting.
Aw, she's sleepy too. Oh, look at the doggo! Oh, where are Farizan and Dory? Farizan?
Even though I didn't get to try Adeptus Temptation or Bamboo Shoot Soup, this trembling strings and rushing reeds was still quite impressive. Thank you for making it.
No problem. I never thought you'd take a job away from any ruins, though.
Well, about that, even though newfangled contraptions are hardly my cup of tea, Dory's offer was quite enticing. She said that every time we stopped at a new harbor, I'd be free to go and pick out some ancient books at the market and bring them back to Sumeru. I couldn't resist an offer like that. So I offered to join for the lowest possible pay to undercut all my Kasharawar competitors.
Oh, Madam Farizan. Where is Dory? Where is Dory? Ah, there she is. I could not see her. Hello.
Now, how should I justify a high price tag for a dish without any fancy ingredients? Maybe start by giving it a fancy-sounding name?
By the way, that whole spiel about no seafood and not taking too long to cook. Be honest. You chose Wongshu Inn to try and save money, didn't you?
I should have known you'd see through me. everyone was exhausted and seasick when I made the offer last night, so I figured they probably wouldn't be able to eat all that much today. Well, you saw how that turned out.
You know, I don't feel as bad anymore for making you pay for this expensive dish. Jody, please.
I tried placing some limitations on the order to keep costs under control, but you still found a way around my schemes. That's what I get for not thoroughly researching the market beforehand.
Hey, you're not even paying those too much of a salary. Just treat them fairly next time and don't be so stingy.
Well, you're one to talk, Paimon. You freeload whenever you get the chance.
Well, yeah, but that's why Paimon's qualified to talk about this.
All that said, Yanxiao! Yanxiao!
We're off to a good start this morning. Keep up the good work. I'm counting on you.
Me and Paimon work flat till closing time, serving countless customers. I cannot read that whole statement. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're acquiring these recipes. Alright. Wait till the next day. Wait till the next day at 6 a.m. That sucks. I have to make a whole day cycle. Hey. Fabulous. Who's turn to the cook now? D-Luke.
Morning. Time to fire up the stove for another day of customers. Thanks again.
No problem. We've got this. With a day's experience under your belt.
Great work.
Second
Well,
nature, I
you're
think, was
looking
the
more
second
like a
choice
head chef
phrase.
every day. Whatever crazy characters come walking through that door, I know you'll be able to handle them.
Oh, thank you for that.
Wait, no! Every time you say something like that, you jinx it!
Oh, Paimon, nothing I can't handle.
Hey, that's not true. Anyway, I didn't mean it like that.
Alright, so who's next up? It's either Inazuma or Mondstadt. I know that clown's laughter anywhere. Ito?
Dude, what up, bro? I didn't know you were in Liyue too. It's always nice to run into a broady and a zoomin' fellow. Wait, did I say that right?
A broad Inazuman fellow. Wait, who's the other man?
Almost. I think you meant fellow Inazuman abroad, boss.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, we gotta look out for each other when we're this far from home. Don't we, Ayato?
Oh my god. Oh my god! I hope the unholy shriek I made did not register to my mic. I still find it funny. Wherever he goes, she has to follow. It doesn't matter. The Arataki gang is always left consistently unsupervised because their bosses have to leave. I hope Granny Oni is taking good care of them. You, on the other hand, are you leaving everything to Toma again? No. I can't even be mad at him. Look at that face.
Oh, Bull Checker! What are you doing here?
Huh? Oh, hey, flying lavender melon! Of the sky-cleaving white iron variety. And my compadre, too! All my buddies in one place! God, today's my lucky day!
Didn't you say you were gonna knuckle down and earn some more when you got home? How come you're back in Liyue so soon?
Did you already make a little mech for your little beetle buddies yet?
That can wait. As soon as I announce that Arataki Ito is available for hire, they'll be throwing Mora at me. Right now, I got a more urgent situation to attend to. I'm in the mood for some good, spicy food.
The glare that Cookie gave him. The glare.
Oh, and while we're here, we were gonna also see if Grandmaster Hanakado's okay and whatnot.
The look on Shinobu's face seems to say, don't ask. Oh, so what about you, Ayato?
Not too long ago, I heard a rumor that someone was hosting an Onikabuto fighting contest in Liyue. Naturally, I came here as soon as I could, but alas, it was too late.
Aww, that's unexpectedly cute of him. He wanted to fight with Onikabutos too?
What? You missed it? Aw, man, what a bummer!
Sir, you of all people know when it ended.
Quite the bummer, indeed. Though all is not lost. Since you're here, you'll be able to tell me all about it.
Aww.
Sure thing, my man. But let's catch up over some food, huh? Where's the chef anyway? Hey, get the chef out here. I got compadres to feed.
Ito, I'm the chef.
Yeah, sure, me too. Wait, what?
Wow, Bullchucker set up that one for us really nicely. Gotta give him some credit for that.
Right. Yeah, I'm the chef, but the main chef is another guy.
Good one, compadre. You almost got me there. All right, well, get the chef out here.
So, may I take your order? If you're entertaining guests, I can recommend the Palace Jewels, a Trembling Strings and Rushing Reeds, or...
Boss, don't forget the budget.
Yeah, okay. Got anything a little more, down to earth?
Down to earth. Oh, well, we do a mean humbly enough. Real hearty dish with a ton of flavor, and we don't skimp on the portion size either. That'd be the best value for your Mora.
Humbly enough, huh? Oh, sounds like my kind of grub. We'll take that. No need for anything fancy. We're all friends here.
Seated at the table is the man who is one of the richest, most prolific men in all Inazuma. Wait, Ito still doesn't know who Yato is, does he? Does Ito not realize this? Ito still doesn't realize who Ayato is, does he?
Excellent choice, Ito. I'm no fan of culinary ostentation either. Sometimes a bro just knows,
A bro just knows. Yes, a bro just knows. Bros don't suppose, 'cause bros just knows.
You really just say anything that comes into your brain, don't you?
Is this for real? Oh, whatever. Paimon's leaving you guys to it.
Someone save Shinobu. Someone save her.
Seriously, if I'd blinked, I would have missed it. Crimson Staff just launched itself at Bloom Pruner and sent it flying.
I'd expect no less of the bona fide Beetle Battle King himself. It sounds like a truly epoch-defining duel.
It's so sweet that Ayato's actually listening to him.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
So sweet. Shinobu.
The air was getting stifling, so I made some excuses and slipped away.
Oh.
Anyway, thanks for taking the hint earlier. I'll fill you in later.
Okay. Yeah. I was saying someone should save Shinobu, but I guess she got it handled. She got it handled. Alright.
Gotta say, your friend's quite a character.
Yeah.
Still, humbly enough isn't that hard to make, so I don't think we'll have any problems with this order.
Cool.
Actually, why is it called humbly enough anyway? A hearty meat dish is a good start, but in Paimon's experience, one humble dish is never enough.
I'll make you extra portions then.
I said it was hearty, but I never said it contained meat. Don't be fooled by the appearance. It's actually just tofu, made to look and taste like meat.
Tofu?
Wait, made of beans, isn't it? Oh, Bullchucker can't eat that. Guess we should get them to pick something else instead.
Uh-oh.
What's the issue? I think I caught the word tofu.
Shinobu, please help us.
Wait, what are you doing? The kitchen is staff members only.
We can trust
Never
her.
mind. I'll let it slide. Ma'am, could you possibly ask your boss to order something else instead?
No one gets my bro Hayato like I do. I hereby declare that Humbly Enough will be an everlasting symbol of our friendship, or my name ain't Arataki Ito!
Delivery! Delivery! How was it that delivery? Oh my god! Oh gosh! We're screwed. He's not gonna change his mind.
Hey, where's our food at? Hurry up! I'm almost done recounting the epic adventures of Crimson Staff.
You'll get it when you get it!
As you can see, changing the order may be a little difficult.
Yeah, we figured that much.
Oh, brother, his whole ego is riding on this, huh? Even if we break the news to him, he'd probably rather eat the tofu than eat his words.
We're locked in now. We gotta cook the dish.
Sounds good. I'll make sure he fills up on those. We'll just have to play the rest by ear.
Okay, so Shinobu's gonna make sure he eats the appetizers. Alrighty then. Here we go, D-Luke. Do your best. Alright. Humbly enough, a fragrant and nostalgic Liyue-style dish. One's #1 choice for hearty tucking in. Is this written by an Adeptus? This was written by an Adeptus. This dish requires one to craft the colors and aromas of meat from tofu, which demands much of the chef's seasoning skills. Word has it that this dish was designed for those with older folks with weakened teeth. Perhaps it is also a chef's duty to ensure that all people can enjoy good food. Perhaps, of course it's a chef's duty to ensure all people can enjoy good food. Hello? Alright. Here we go. Oh god. Aha! Alright, next step. Mixing. Perfect! Alright, next up, cooking. Ha! Yeah, no, we're keeping the Vinci cake, because that's gonna be his appetizers. I think that looks like something Hayato would appreciate. Yeah. You know, that one is perfect. That one. Finish plating. Fabulous.
Food's here!
Oh, so this is Humbly Enough. You guys don't mess around. Woo! Love me that portion size. Come on, compadre, grab a seat. We're all friends here, so don't hold back. I'm just gonna dig right in.
Boss, we should respect the local customs. Here in Liyue, it's polite to let the guests eat first.
Polite? Shinobu, I thought old-timey traditions weren't your style.
Well, now that I've finished in the kitchen, I'm a guest too.
Huh? Are you kidding me, compadre? Oh, wait, I get it. The food smells so dang good, now everyone's dying to go first. Well, guess I only got my own good taste to blame. Go on, dive in. I'll wait till last.
Oh,
Ah,
trust. Trust, my guy. Trust. Okay.
I see.
Finally, it's my turn. Woo-hoo! I spy a big chunk of deliciousness with my name on it.
Wait! Don't!
Huh? Wait, what is it now?
You got this, Paimon. You know the drill.
Okay, here goes. Anyway, Paimon forgot to tell you the really cool origin story of this dish.
Origin story? Dude, who cares where it came from? We all know where it's going. Am I right? Down the gullet!
Skipping the origin story is like going traveling without a tour guide. Trust Paimon, you get way more out of the experience after you hear it.
Paimon makes an astute observation. Much as every tea must be appreciated on its own terms, is it not a waste of the chef's goodwill to sample a dish without hearing its tale?
My compadre's goodwill, huh? Oh, can't have that going to waste. All right then, give me the full story. I'm all ears.
That's more like it. Let's start with the ingredients. Actually, no. Let's start with the story of Wang Xuan, which starts with the history of Dihua Marsh.
Now's our chance, traveler.
Fine.
Man, the tale of Dihua Marsh hits hard. People in the past had it pretty rough. Makes you appreciate what you got. Humbly enough, yeah, that's a good way to think about life.
Darn, there's no segue to tofu from here. How did we get so off topic? Well, good news is there's only a little bit left.
But we're already beyond stuff.
Oh, compadre, Shinobu, have you been eating this whole time? Save me some dregs, why don't ya? That's it, I'm done waiting. It's my turn to eat.
Wait, boss, that's made of...
One moment, Ito. I have a small request, if you would be so kind as to consider it. I left home in a hurry and was unable to bring any of my family with me. They've all heard so much about you and are huge admirers of the Arataki gang, so they will be devastated to learn that they missed out on this opportunity. However, if you were willing to let me bring the remaining portion of Humbly Enough back to them, I'm sure it will help to lift their spirits.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ito?
Boss, you gotta do right by your friends. They're pretty big on that in Liyue. Besides, you did eat quite a lot of the grilled fish while we were waiting for the main course. Including mine and Ayato's.
Huh? Oh, those were for you guys? Ah, dang it! I got too carried away telling that story, didn't I? In that case, pass my regards to your fan, bro. El Chefe, can we get the rest of this to go?
El Chefe? I'm gonna call my mother that whenever she cooks. El Chefe. I love him so much. Hayato, thank you so much for saving Ito.
Count Crushmore. Instant kill. I never knew there were so many elite beetle fighters in Liyue.
You didn't really come for the Onikabuto fighting contest, did you?
Can you imagine? That would be tardiness of the most unfashionable variety. No, in truth, this trip is part business, part leisure.
How come you didn't come to the Lantern Rite then?
Every visitor has their own agenda. For some, the festivities are all the more reason to visit. For others, all the more reason to avoid the crowds. In any case, one way or another, I seem to have ended up in the right place at the right time. Now, as for the leftover tofu... Yes, I'm sure Toma will dispose of it as he sees fit.
Once again. Oh goodness. Poor Toma. Dude's gotta have such a hearty stomach after everything. Oh goodness.
I have to get back to the docks as soon as this meal is done.
So why did you really come to Liyue?
Well, thing is...
I can explain. Boss recently found work as a sailor, which allowed him to hitch a ride here.
Ooh!
After the ship docked, he had some free time to do as he pleases. He's been using that time to hang out with Grandmaster Hanakato.
Wait, if he's a sailor, then why are you here? Did he ask you to join him?
Just because he's here already! No other reason!
Aww. Please be kind to Toma. Please be gentle with him. He already has to deal with your special concoctions as is. Please be kind to him. Right, Yanxiao.
Looks like that's all sorted. All right. Take some time to collect yourself. The next big group is coming in.
Right. The rest of the day passes without incident. Yay, humbly enough. Again, I had to do another day's cycle. Hey.
How time flies. My burns are almost healed now, so I should be ready to take back the kitchen tomorrow.
Good.
You've really gone above and beyond these past few days. Last day today. Here's hoping we get through it without incident.
Here's hoping.
Why does Paimon feel like you just jinxed us again?
Who could it possibly be? It's gonna be someone from Mondstadt. That's Mondstadt we can trust that everything will be okay. I wanna say, I hope we get like Bennett or Razor. It'd be so cute to see them again.
We made it all the way to the evening. It ended up being a pretty smooth day after all. Maybe it's because we've gotten so experienced at running this whole thing.
Or Klee or Kaya? Maybe Albedo? I don't want any of them. Klee, Kaya, Albedo, Bennett, or Razor. I would hope for Jean, but I don't think she'd want to take a break.
We've come a long way since our first day on the job, haven't we? Back then, we were struggling to remember who ordered what. But everything's a piece of cake now.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself just yet. Day still isn't over.
Yeah, but who would come by this late in the evening? Actually, now that Paimon thinks of it, Lenny and his siblings came around about this time the first day, didn't they?
Ah! My queen! Oh my god! She brought her girlfriend and her brother too. Hey, let's go!
Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you two here.
Amber!
Amber? And Eula and Mika too! Are you here for dinner? Why so late in the day?
Paimon, please. These are esteemed guests.
We just finished an escort mission for a merchant caravan. The original plan was to make do with some rations for this evening and continue our trek north towards Stonegate. But Captain Eula brought up the fact that none of us have eaten Liyue cuisine for quite some time. We thought we might as well swing by the inn and see if we can still order something.
Poor sweet boy.
Ooh, so this is Eula's treat, huh?
Wait
We've been eating the same rations for the entire trip, so I simply thought it was high time we had ourselves a proper meal. Do you have a problem with that?
Well, welcome to Wangshu Inn. May I take your order?
Good question. What should we get? Wait a sec. Why are you taking our order?
Well, as it turns out...
The traveler's been filling in for the chef here. You come at just the right time. You'll be the last customers to enjoy his cooking before the original chef takes back the reins.
I got he, him pronouns by Paimon. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy.
Wow, really? Good thing Eula suggested we come here. I wouldn't want to miss this. So, what shall we get? I'm not as familiar with Liyue cuisine as I used to be. Mika, Eula, what are you in the mood for?
I forget. Amber's grandfather is from Liyue. Amber's grandfather's from Liyue. I hope someone gave you a red envelope.
Anything goes. I'm just looking forward to trying the honorary knight's cooking for myself. I'm sure it'll be a great learning opportunity for me.
Something small, I suppose. We have to hit the road again after we eat. Beyond that, anything goes.
Something small? Why not make something big and then box up the portions for on the road? Yeah, why don't we just make you something so you can take like part of portions back with you?
Wasn't it your idea to come here, though? Eesh, this is like getting blood from a stone. Alright, guess it's up to you, Amber. You name it, we'll cook it.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Then I guess... I don't really mind either. Anything goes.
Oh no.
Ah!
So this is what Yanxiao was warning us at the beginning of this whole ordeal, huh? How the trickiest customers are the ones that leave the chef to be the creative one. Eula?
I'm sorry. I really can't think of anything off the top of my head. I mean, I could pick from the menu at random, but I'd feel more comfortable leaving the chef to choose.
No, that's all okay.
Oh, one thing. I know I said I don't mind what we have, but no alcohol, please. Neither of them can drink. It's a real pity.
Mika, I know it's because he's a baby. Amber is because she gets drunk easy. Smart choice, Eula.
I've still got some sparkling water here.
Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? Okay.
Let me guess.
Fine. Yanxiao!
Anything goes, huh? Oh dear. This is a chef's worst nightmare. With no idea of your customers' palates, you're left to make a wild guess. Still, now that you've worked in the kitchen for so many days, I have faith that you'll be able to figure it out. Go on. Show them what you've got.
Let me think. What do they like? What could they be craving? Look, anything goes. Let's see, She canonically cannot cook. Back to you, Kaya. Anything goes. Ham, bamboo shoots, egg, rice, and snapdragons. A simple dish filled with rich flavors straight from the wok, made from stir-fried ham, bird eggs, rice, and all manner of other ingredients. They say that the myriad recipes for fried rice have resulted in it being considered the first choice for those who don't know what to eat at the moment. Of note is the fact that this simple dish is in truth quite the comprehensive test of a chef's capabilities. Only skill and will, they say, will get you a dish that will bring back memories of home. Serve them up! Okay. This will be the last I get to see of Lumine's cute little face. Aww. Oh god. Oh my GY. Look at her face. She's so proud of herself. She's so cute. I love her. Step 2, mixing. Here we go. Dang. Haha! Riley looks so happy with sparkles around them when something's prepared. Yes, Spooky Mimikyu, they look so cute! I like to think that this is just them regardless of like who they're cooking for. Like in general, whenever they start cooking, they're just like always so proud of themselves every single time. Like, bruh. My little sister Soup is exactly like this. Whenever she cooks, she's got the most adorable faces. Okay. Look at them. They're so cute. Oh, that looks so good. That's another dish that I want to eat so badly. There's this channel on YouTube that that replicates the recipes of Genshin Impact, like all the things that we can cook. There's so many of those I want to try. I haven't been able to recently because I don't like since I learned of it, since I don't hardly have any free time. And like some motivation to cook, but I want to eat so many of these Genshin Impact foods. They look so good. Now the one I really want to eat the most, it's Palace Jewels and the second dish we made. Those are the ones I really want to eat the most. Oh my god. You know what? I like this setup actually. I like it. Anything goes.
This is delicious. Perfectly seasoned, and even the rice is bursting with flavor.
Aw, thank you, sweet boy.
Nothing like a piping hot meal served straight from the stove. I've missed this.
I want to make these. I want to eat them so bad. I want to eat them so bad. They look so good.
You've put the finest Favonian field rations to shame, and that's no mean feat. So, tell us, traveler, what's this one called?
Wait. Are Favonian field rations actually that good? Someone get them to Sino. Someone get them to Sino. Poor man mentions how much he hates eating, like, or he hates the taste of the rations that are assigned whenever he goes exploring or patrolling around the desert or stuff. Like, bruh, someone get Sino the recipe for Favonian field rations. Someone get that poor man the Favonian field rations.
It's called... Paimon's guessing we can't just call it anything goes, right?
Why not? I think that's very nice. Very nice and concise.
Oh, hell, Paimon doesn't know how to explain this dish at all. It's got no name. It's just basic ingredients simply cooked.
Basic ingredients? Simply cooked? Really? I could have sworn that you put something fancy in here. Or gave it some kind of chef's magic touch.
Mika, please. You're too sweet. You're so sweet. I know this isn't the finest dish in the world, but it's the one you need right now. And best of all, it's easy to just pack up and take with you.
Not the finest dish in the world, but the one they need right now. Okay, you've lost Paimon. What do you mean?
Well, they've been on the road for a long time, and they've only been eating field rations that entire time, too.
So you mean we only think this is delicious because we're so hungry? There's got to be more to it than that.
Sweet boy, you are over embellishing my cooking skill, I promise you.
Perhaps the fact that the aroma of freshly cooked hot food is a welcome change from cold, pre-prepared rations.
Oh,
Oh, kinda like the feeling of waking up to the smell of freshly baked bread in the morning? Huh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's almost like we're back at Good Hunter again.
But Good Hunter's in Mondstadt. Why make a point of trying Liyue cuisine if you can't even taste the difference?
well, Paimon is probably not because of taste, rather the emotional response it evokes.
Oh, I'm not talking about the taste. I just meant the feeling of comfort, you know? It's like the feeling of coming home.
Comfort. Coming home. Well, Yanxiao did say we want to make our guests feel right at home.
Well, what makes for a tasty dish is highly subjective. Everyone's got their own preferences. But a chef caters to all comers. And that's a chef's passion for putting smiles on customers' faces.
So, in other words, the secret ingredient is passion?
I think that was like a reference to I can see like a reference to SpongeBob where he's like the secret ingredient is love.
Despite how terribly cliched that sounds, I'll admit that it holds true for this meal. Well played. Mark my words, I'll remember this recipe.
That's our Eula.
Okay, but you can't really have a recipe without a name, though, right? Have we come up with a name for this dish yet?
I hadn't really thought that far yet. Do you have any ideas?
How about right at home?
Right at home? Eula?
The rations we brought were adapted from my signature moon pies. To come up with something even tastier. I gotta hand it to you. You did a great job.
That is the finest praise. That is the finest praise I could have ever received. Thank you.
Still, please do drop by and try a few Stormcrest pies next time you're in town. I insist.
Of course. Modified moon pies. Not that wrong. Go away. Modified moon pies. Not good. Have I made moon pies? Utmost care. Candace's dish. Do I have any moon pies? What's this? Oh, it's Xianyun's specialty. Do I actually have any moon pies? What's this? That's a Stormcrest pie. Okay, so moon pie. Traditional staple from Mondstadt. You cut a slice off in a small meat pie. The aromas of butter and meat assault your senses simultaneously. Oh, no wonder they're so good. No wonder Favonian rations are so good. No, genuinely, someone get the recipe to Sino. Save him from his regular rations.
This could be
Amber?
an obstacle for Pantaloon.
Amber?
Sorry. I zoned out just now. Didn't see you coming.
Got something on your mind?
Yeah, that food you cooked for us just now, it reminded me of the meals my grandfather used to make for me. I thought I'd forgotten how they tasted, but it all came rushing back. He used to make Liyue dishes all the time. I'd do my outrider training with him until the evening, then wait patiently at the dinner table.
Aww.
I'd sit there with the smell of delicious food wafting in from the kitchen, waiting for him to finally emerge with the goods.
Get this man some good food, dang it. Exactly. Get poor Sino some good food.
Sometimes we'd have Eula around for dinner, and even though she'd always find something to complain about, I could tell she really enjoyed the food.
Oh, Amber's grandfather got to meet Eula? Bruh, how can they not be any more official? How can they not be any more official? Eula straight up met the family and everything! So maybe she remembers too. Maybe that's why she suggested you come here for dinner.
Your words, not mine. Don't ask her about it. She'll only give you another earful.
That is so sweet. That is so sweet. I love them so much. Iconic? Yeah. That is just so sweet. Alright, Mika, sweet boy. Any parting words?
Back when I was on the expedition with the Grand Master, I was often put in charge of cooking.
Why him? He's the cartographer. He has to be able to catch up with his maps and everything. Why was he put to cook? Bruh! My sweet boy. Also, why the hell are you taller than me? Why the hell are you taller than me?
Under the circumstances, I could only cook some pretty crude meals. But everyone still enjoyed them a lot.
Aww.
Maybe passion was the secret ingredient then too.
Baby. Oh.
This could be
So sweet, so cute. Kaya was not kidding. Those Schmidts do take things so seriously. Oh, Mika. Oh, Mika. You adorable little thing. It's adorable. Well, that's how we wrap up the event, huh? Girlfriends on a date. Eula bringing home the baby brothers. Yanxiao!
There you are. Thank you for all of your hard work over the past few days.
My pleasure. Assuming I'm still being paid, that is.
Straight down to brass tacks, are we? Here, take it. I've thrown in a little extra as well. Call it a bonus. Hard work is rewarded here.
Aw, thank you. Those Fontanians could learn a lot from you.
Yay! It's like all the tiredness and stress have suddenly melted away.
I'm just lucky you only worked on this job for a few days. At the rate you were progressing, a few more weeks and I think I might be made redundant.
Well, I, for one, look forward to enjoying your cooking many more times in the future.
Anytime. Bring some friends with you next time and I'll show you all what Smiley Yanxiao can do when working with both hands intact.
Believe me, if I could, I would bring Kaya over this instant. Kaya clean albedo. But I'm content with this for now.
Great! Although, just to be on the safe side, cook carefully in the meantime. You may have just jinxed it again.
I'm on.
Let me guess where you're from.
Recipe right at home. Chilling here. When did I make this? When did I make a universal piece? Humbly enough, right at home. 4 wonderful new recipes I can deal with and manage.
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
The event's all wrapped up.
This could be.
I think we can call for today. Wait, actually, I mentioned this earlier. It's Benny's day! It's Benny's day! We can actually look through his mail! Alright, an awesome day. My birthday's coming. That's something that only happens once every 4 years. My boy is 4 years old. So of course I've got to plan in advance so that I'm prepared for the day's schedule from the moment I open my eyes. I gotta thank my dads. Spend some time thinking, talking with them, then visit friends and share the rare good luck my birthday brings with everyone. I also want to do a bunch of really memorable things, like inviting you to go on an adventure together in a new domain, and have Paimon take pictures of us with the camera. In fact, I was just there turning it over and over in my head all night, and I ended up not sleeping a wink at all. Before I knew it, the birds outside my window had already started chirping. No way I could just keep lying there, so might as well just forget about sleeping. Oh, Bennett, please. Gotta move on first, and as for the rest, Well, let's play it by ear. The big cake's already on the table, and I'll cut it once you get here. Oh, he's so cute. I can't wait to see Six My Bennett. What do I have him at, actually? What do I have him at, actually? You're one of the best, most pre-released characters. Why are you doing? Benny.
Oh, ow!
Where can I? How long? What do I need to get your max potential? So 11 more of these. I hate that thing. 6 of these, easy. And then I can't math immediately. 36 more Windmill Asters?
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Yes, no, Benny, I have him at C3. Alright, so next time I have the chance, I'm going to try to C6 my Benny. He deserves it. He deserves to be all-powerful. An all-powerful force of nature. Alright, as I was saying, this is admittedly a bit of a short stream, but I do have a big thing to take care of later. I'm actually surprised that I was able to wrap this quickly. That's actually a bit of relief. That said, there's one thing I wanted to make a note of. Where is it? Where is my notes? Where are you? Where are you? Ah, right! So, tomorrow, or specifically March 1st, Genshin Impact's gonna have their 4.5 special program. So it's gonna start at 7 a.m. UTC. For me in Pacific time, that's around like 3 a.m. Obviously, I'm going to forgo sleep. I'm going to forgo sleep for this program. This special program is going to feature the characters Ether, Chiori, Kirara, and Sucrose. Yes. Fabulous. Alright. Mood though. Yeah. No, 10 out of 10 worth it to watch the program live. I know I could if I wanted to watch I wanted to rewatch a VOD or something, but like it's always best for me to watch it like right on time. So yeah, once again, special program is happening at 7 a.m. UTC. For me in Pacific time zone, that is like 3 a.m. I cannot immediately identify everything in time zones. Time zone.
Howdy. Please, head straight on in.
Yeah, I can't immediately translate this in time zones.
This could be an obstacle for Pantaloon.
Ah well, that's later. That's later's problem. But yeah, no. For me in Pacific time zone, 3 a.m. in the morning, I am going to be exhausted, but it'd be worth it. So yeah, look forward to the 4.5 special program. I can't wait to see all the different events we're gonna get for that scheduled for that that update. And to see like Chiori's little trailer. I'm looking forward to that especially. I'm so looking forward to that. And what banners we're gonna get.
Straight on in.
Alright, so thank you so much for tuning in. We had a little fun playing Genshin Impact Cooking Simulator. This is a really sweet event. I loved it so much. Remember to stay hydrated, take your meds, be sure to stretch intermittently if you're curled up or have a habit of being curled up like little shrimp. Get a little snack.
This could be an obstacle.
Yeah. Bye-bye, everyone.
Please, head straight on in.
Bye now. Bye. See you next Tuesday where we will continue to play through Honkai Star Rail and the Penacony chapter. Okay. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.